And we're live, baby.
Woo!
All right. What's up? What's up? Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in on this beautiful Saturday evening. We have a beautiful guest, and she's accompanied by a very special someone. Right. Some of you may know him, but today's the day that we all really get to know exactly this individual and the journey that he has gone through to find love. Right. So, it's you guys' floor. You guys take on right now, and let's let everybody know exactly who you really are.
So, how do we start? You want to start?
No matter.
Okay, so hey everybody, my name is Anika, aka Neeks. Neeks in the building, you know.
Yeah, man. You know your boy go by Shane. You just
Shane.
can't. Yeah.
So if some of you guys may know our YouTube channel, we go by Sheiks on YouTube. That's SHEEKS. And as you can see, it's a mixture of our names, so it ain't that, but Sheiks, Shane and Neeks.
Shade and next. I like that.
Yeah.
I really like that. I think it was about a week or so ago. I saw that you guys were doing a little Instagram. Was it a challenge that you guys were doing? That you
Yeah.
said.
So
I
it
believe
was
that you
like,
gave him a haircut.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was just a challenge on our YouTube video,
Okay.
like on our YouTube channel. What am I saying? It was just a challenge we did on our YouTube channel. And like, it's been like, I've been wanting him to cut his hair for a while now. So it's like,
Yeah. Shadows let her cut it.
yeah.
Just to satisfy her.
Oh, you're a good man. So, did she do a good job? Would you let her cut
Nah,
your hair again?
she
That's
passed
the
out the
question.
side.
He says I patch out his hair. I think I did a good job.
That's amazing.
Did alright.
That's
He
amazing.
looks so
But
much
yeah,
better with it.
so what did your hair look like before?
Oh,
It was always twisted, like twisted,
braids.
braided, and twisted.
Oh
It was just
man,
Now
like
it's
a high
just
top,
trim, cut down.
you took it all off.
Yeah, I took it all off.
all off. It need to come on. It's
Hey,
growing
brother.
back now.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what's up, man. But right there, that's love. You know what I'm saying. You're able to accommodate what she wants to make her happy. You know what I'm saying. So that's what most people don't really understand. It takes two to tango, right? So
Yeah.
you would go you right. So you will go through any means to please her, right? So just explain that, especially moving here from Texas. Just explain your journey.
A journey. You want to start?
So like, where did it begin?
Okay, let me start.
Yeah, you start.
Okay, it began almost 4 years ago now. Okay, so we're in a long distance relationship. We basically met through Instagram and Snapchat. It was a mixture because he said he's seen my picture on Instagram, or my video, sorry, on Instagram in 2017. And then then he messaged me on Snapchat because he added me on Snapchat.
Yeah.
So then we just started talking through Snapchat. Our relationship grew. And yeah, 3 years later, we're finally in the same space, you know? So it was long distance for that whole period, and it was crazy. So yeah, I don't know. You want specifics?
No. That was pretty good, but I just want to know like the time frame that everything took to get to this moment, you know.
Bro.
Yeah,
We met in
Mhm.
April of 2017.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Oh
April.
April of when you first see me. Sorry, I thought he met in person because we met each other later in person.
Yeah, I saw her on Instagram sometime in April in 2017. So I saw this video and she said add my snap. So I was like, damn, who's this?
Okay.
I was trying to shoot his shot.
So I added her, messaged her. We started corresponding from there. Then we kind of grew our friendship.
Yeah.
Then we decided to meet later that year for her birthday.
Wow, that's amazing.
Like a day before in September. So day before my birthday, we decided like I'm gonna go to New York for my birthday, and then we met. Then
Yeah.
So how was like that first interaction? You guys meeting each other for the first time. Was it like love at first sight? That's Like, how was that?
I'll tell you from my point of view. So like, I wasn't like dolled up and anything like that. I was so regular because we drove to New York, and sometimes, you want to be comfortable. So I had on no makeup, no nothing, but I felt comfortable already because we already seen each other on like FaceTime, and we already been talking. So it's like I knew him from a long time. I felt like I already knew him, but seeing him in person, it was like so. It was nice. The first thing I said, I'm like, no, this man smells good. Like, can you swear on here, by the way? Sorry, can you swear
Go
on
ahead.
here or no?
Go ahead. R-rated. Whatever you want.
Okay. Okay, well, first time I see him, I'm like, yo, this man smells good. Like, he smells so good. Oh.
What did you have on? What did you have on? So I could go out to the store and buy one.
I know, like.
Damn, I forgot it. It was either a Curve or Invictus. I was remember back then.
Invictus is nice, brother. Invictus is a really good touch, man. Good touch. First.
Yo, it was just good, bro. And I when I seen him, I kind of like. Let me tell you honestly. At first, I seen him from far, and a lot of people know me. I can't see without my contacts or my glasses. So I had nothing. I had on no glasses, no contacts. So he was like standing at the Airbnb from afar. We parked the car now, we're walking over. And like me and my friends were like, who's this Naomi? And you remember Naomi, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, shout out to them. But yeah, we're like walking and we're just like, who's this guy? Even me, I was just like, wait, who's this guy? I'm completely thinking like he's gone somewhere else because he said that he was gonna go to his cousins and all that stuff. So I'm like, who is this guy? Like, what the hell? After I got closer and I noticed it was him, and I was like, ah! And I just ran up to him. I like jumped on him.
Let's go.
Start hugging. Yeah.
I went to buy a charge when I stand up, and she ran and jumped on me. I was like, who's this crazy person?
It was like kind of from behind.
Because it was from behind. I didn't see her.
Yeah.
Especially
like, who's jumping on me in New York?
You know what I'm saying? Especially in New York, you just walking mind your own business, and all of a sudden, bang! Somebody jumps in your back.
Somebody jumping on me.
Yeah, for sure, man. But that's what's up, though.
Yeah.
So, because I think the first, I remember when we went to New York, brother. Like you find yourself a diamond in the rough, man. So, was it 2019 or 2018 when we went to New York for the fashion show?
I think it was 2018 because I remember that time it was just like we're still kind of fresh. But it was just a year, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that time we went to New York for New York Fashion Week. So everybody was sleeping the next morning. Everybody went to bed. I think we were really tired. This was the first day in New York. We were all tired as hell, so we passed out. And then the next morning, brother, it was Anika. I think it was Vanessa. All this. So I think it was all three of y'all. Y'all went to the grocery store, bought some groceries, came back, whipped it up. But everybody else is still sleeping. Yo, these three women are downstairs in the kitchen just whipping up breakfast for everybody. I woke up, sniffing, I smelled bacon, I smelled eggs, everything cooking. So I went down. So I went downstairs. I was like, yo, who whipped this up? And he was like, myself and Vanessa. I was like, come on. You know what I'm saying? So,
everyone was so lazy in their beds. Yeah. I'm like, yo, I'm going to go grocery shopping and I'm going to come make some food because I don't know what's going on. I was hungry.
Yeah, for sure, man. That's crazy though. That's crazy. Nice. You guys were up so early, and I also remember you were telling us that you were seeing somebody also, and then now we're here.
Yeah. Still here. Yeah. I know those are good times. Our model trips, and that was good times.
Yeah, for sure. Hey Shane, so have you ever been to one of our shows?
Yeah, I've actually been to the one in New York.
It was a second one in New York. It wasn't the same one we did.
Oh, okay.
I had another one in New York, yeah.
Yeah, she had a runway show and I popped up. I surprised her.
Yeah, I didn't know he was... that was even the first time he met my mom, too. Because my mom was there. And he seen my mom first. My mom, she didn't even know who he was at first. She's just like... I don't know. He have to tell you because...
Yeah, so...
she knew. As soon as I saw her, she was like... I was like... Hey, Miss Veronica. She was like, she was so shocked and surprised. She was like, oh, you Shane, Anika's friend?
She knew who he was, but she never knew. that was like the first day I introduced her and him, and I'm like, Mom, this is my
Let's
boyfriend
go.
Shane. Yeah.
Yes. Wow. So how many times are I'm about to go a little bit personal here, like in terms of your mother there. So how many times um, did you guys interact? When she was still around, did you guys interact a lot?
Oh, like him and
Um,
Shane.
Yeah,
yeah,
their relationship.
I used to talk to her on the
Hmm.
phone like
Okay,
twice. So yeah, we did interact like afterwards
hmm,
after we met. I did call her a few times.
that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Even when we went to Miami for my birthday.
Yeah. Plus, whenever Anika like take a trip over to my place, she will
Hmm.
call.
For sure. That's what's up, man. Yeah, you know what I mean. So she was able to approve Anika's man before she took a journey.
It
Yeah.
was like, yeah, it's true. Like, if I wouldn't say 100% approved. Like my mom, she just, I don't know. Whenever it came down to me liking a boy, it's
Mhm.
all hell broke loose. Like she just never, just didn't want me to date, didn't want nothing. She just looked at me as like a gem. Like she didn't
Oh,
want no
you're an
one to
angel.
crack me. Yeah.
Hmm.
So it was something that she had to break out of because Shane was actually the first guy I've ever introduced her as my
Hmm.
boyfriend. So it was
Hmm.
like shaky for her a little at the beginning, but she eventually she like really adapted to, like she just adapted to it, and she knew that he wasn't gonna go anywhere. Like every time I'll
Yeah,
tell her, I'm like, I have a boyfriend, just accept it, please.
100%. But that's mothers though. Always looking out for their daughters,
Mm,
sons. Just making sure that
Yeah. Yeah.
it's true.
we make so for us to make the best decisions, right?
Yeah.
Hmm. It's
But that's
true.
what's up.
But I could still, she still had a lot of love for Shane, like for real.
No,
Like
one
even
hundred
in the
percent,
end,
100%.
said a lot of
That's what's.
nice things to him. So yeah.
Mhm. That's good. Hey Shane, so do you have any family members in Canada, or is it just Anika?
Now, man, it's just me
And
Wow,
me.
and just Anika. Nobody.
wow, wow. That's amazing. Cause like I said before, my boy Tony, he also does the podcast with myself. He moved
Yeah.
here from Texas to marry his soon to be ex-wife, right? So he
Oh
moved out here for love also, right? But
Yeah.
then, but their story is completely different from your story and how everything became, right? So yeah, so
okay.
yeah, so he moved out here back in, what was it, 2016, right? And then so she pretty much did a 180 on him, because they first off they met, I think, through Facebook, and everything like that. They met up, and then he said once they lived together, and that's when he started realizing that she has been putting on a mask, and that she's not the person
Oh
that she
my
said.
god.
Yeah, he said she wasn't the person
Oh
that.
my god.
Yeah, man. So it's crazy. It's crazy, but
That
but
is.
the relationship dynamic wasn't there in the beginning. He was just infatuated at the time with the thought of being with her, and then over
Yeah.
time, you know what I'm saying. So, but with you guys,
How
like,
long was their relationship, if you don't mind me asking?
I think before they got married, I think it was less than like 4 or 5 months, and then
Damn.
Oh,
yeah,
pretty quick. Yeah.
yeah, but
Okay. But I don't
yeah.
download relationships. I actually know
Mhm,
some of my friends right now that are in a long distance relationship, and honestly they're so
mhm,
ready to take the next step. Like they're so ready to settle down and
mhm,
get married and
yeah.
be with that individual now. So I don't know, but as long, I always tell them, like, your relationship, your man, I can't say anything, you know what I mean? And I'm not gonna judge
Mhm.
them either, just because, oh, you knew them for a couple months or whatever. It's,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
Yeah,
know
for sure.
that if you feel like it's love, it's love. Do what you feel will make you happy. At the end of the day, we all live and learn, right? And
Hmm.
we all have
For
to
sure.
take risks. If I
Hmm.
didn't take risks, this wouldn't be
Yeah,
here right now. If he
one
didn't
percent.
take risks, it would not be here right now.
Well, 100%. I completely agree with that. 100%. Yeah. So with that being said, in terms of I think the last conversation we had, you were just saying that dudes in Canada are pretty much staring away from long distance relationship. So what made you? So what made you come up to that conclusion to think that guys in Canada don't want anything to do with long distance relationship?
Okay. I feel like, I'm just being honest, okay?
Mhm,
I feel like guys in Canada, And because I posted a status similar to this, I actually posted like, I feel like guys in Canada need a bit more sauce. Like they need a bit more buzz because I don't know. I feel like guys here are just very one way. They follow a lot. They follow their friends and follow their surroundings, and they don't listen. They feel like girls is an object more than something that they should cherish. And they feel like it's good to just, oh yeah, I have a thing or whatever. They're very judgmental as well. Some of them, I feel like they want a girl with this, fat ass and that curvy figure,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like a
sure,
girl who
sure.
doesn't have that is like considered ugly in their eyes or whatever. So some of them could be disrespectful as well. Like some of them could be like, where am I going with this? Disrespectful in a sense where because they're not their type of girl, they'll diss the
Yeah.
other girl. So if they say, oh, I like girls who are natural or whatever, they'll diss girls who aren't natural and do wear makeup and weave and stuff. But
Yeah,
it's like, no, look for your type and go for your type. Leave the girls
yeah,
who like that stuff alone because they're meant for somebody else. They're clearly not meant for you.
for sure.
So I just feel like when it comes down to that stuff, I don't feel like guys here in Canada are ready, are interested in long distance relationships. But I also feel like the girls here in Canada are getting tired of the guys here in Canada too, because they don't have that. I don't know how to say it. They don't have that
That,
niceness. Like, let me tell you, for example, with him, Jamaican men, let me say, for example, Jamaican men or even African guys too, some of
common
them,
courtesy,
a lot of
common
them
courtesy.
actually,
Yes.
they have this sweet talk, this sweet mouth where it's like, ooh, him, ooh, So with Canadian guys, even sometimes the way they approach girls, it's like so aggressive. Yo, what's your name? Or yo, duh, duh, duh. It's
But you
like,
know,
relax, man.
but you know what that is though is because of the stigma that everyone has around being a Canadian guy, right? So, but the stigma that comes, the stigma that comes with being a Canadian guy is that we're soft, well, we're pushovers and everything like that, right? So, I believe, from my perspective, I believe the reason why that is that we're trying to put on a front when we are approaching,
Yes.
so when we're approaching women, so they're not
Yes.
being genuine. It's not authentic. It's fake, right? So,
Exactly.
so
They
I
just
think
put
that
on this whole mask.
the
Or
whole
even
man,
sometimes they don't even shoot their shot because they feel like a girl looks intimidating or just the way they look. Like some guys I know, they don't even care. Like they'll just be like, yo, you lose 100% of the shots that you don't take.
100% Wayne Gretzky.
100%. Some guys, they know they look ugly, but they'll still go for the hottest girl because it's just
Hey,
the confidence, right?
mm-hmm.
It's just the confidence.
But
I don't
that's all.
know.
But that's all it takes. So Shane,
Yeah.
so what do you say to that? Do you believe it's the sauce that the Canadian dudes don't have, or you just think it's just American dudes? You guys just do it better.
Right? Yeah, I would love to hear his side,
Well,
to
I
be honest.
mean, us Jamaicans, I don't know, just grew up respecting woman a lot.
Mhm.
From our
No matter how
parents,
they
we
look.
learn how to do that. No matter how she look, you
Mhm.
just respect the woman, and a woman is like a gem. You have to take care of it, African
One.
beauty. You
Mm.
see me? So we grew up on that. So that's built in us to always respect a woman, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. But exactly, man. At the end of the day, your woman is a representation of you, and vice versa. Your man is a representation of yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Facts.
if you're disrespecting women, you just pretty much saying and stating right in open sight that you don't really care about yourself as a person,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Um, so so pretty much that's what I tell all my homies all the time, man. So especially if you're in a relationship, just make sure you respect your partner, right? It doesn't really matter what it comes down to. It comes down to respect, because without
Exactly.
respect, there's no relationship, there's no foundation,
No,
right?
no,
Facts.
they can't be.
Facts.
Yeah.
Like I
For sure.
even want to say and cut out like to some Canadian guys, even sometimes the guys that are even from a different country, but they come here like young, like 5 years old or seven, or those young ages, but they adapt to the Canadian culture or whatever. So it's like
100%
they kind of turn into that. But even to
Canadian
some of
boy.
the guys, like yeah, but even to some of them, all I have to say is like enough with the oh my niggas, my bros, my this bros over hoes type of thing. Like I'm tired
Mhm.
of it. They don't know when to treat when they have a good girl. They don't know when they have a good woman. So when they have a good one, it's just like they just take advantage of them. Every man, oh, my bros, I'm gonna pick my bros over you. Like, okay, so then go F your bros. Then go be with your brothers, your friends.
Yeah, but see the way I look at that is, so now you're describing a boy versus a man. So that's something a boy would do. It's like, yo, I'm gonna put my homies before my woman. No man would ever homies before his woman. You know what I'm saying? That's just stupidness to me. You know what I'm saying? So
foolish.
But like I said,
your woman gotta be about 100%. She gotta always do it, so that should be put first before everything.
100%. Like you said, the best, man. Your woman is like a gem. You gotta treat it as the most precious element there is. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's what's up, man. That's so Shane, my guy. So, what would you say to dudes out there that are thinking about a long distance relationship, looking to pursue it, or someone who may have never thought of it? What would you say to them into like pursuing a long distance relationship? Like, what advice would you have for them?
I mean, if you want to do it, do it. You know, if you feel like you have a connection with a person, go ahead and pursue it. You know, don't be laid back, shied up about it, and just be true to that person and true to yourself. Because in the long run, you have to really figure out if you did want that at first. So you got to be true to yourself.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. But all that comes with finding yourself, right? You know what I'm saying? Like with most people, when they hop into a relationship, they think about, hey, I need that person to fix me. It's like, no, you need to come, but you need to come ready so you can be the source of, so you can add to the other person's happiness. You know what I mean? That person shouldn't be your source. You should add. You should add to that person's. You should add to the individual's personality, whatever else you want to add on. You know what I'm saying? Vice versa.
Like, don't be expecting to find happiness because of that person. Find happiness with yourself first. Then
But that's what's up. So Nika, what have you been up to? Are you still doing modeling, photo shoots? You have any anything in the groundworks?
I do. I always do. I feel like every time someone asks me this question, I always do. I always try to keep working and just keep building myself. But yes, the modeling thing is still going for people who have questions, but it's just very, very slow right now.
Yeah, like, let them know the Instagram page.
Oh yeah. Follow me on Instagram at Anika Preston. It's really simple. First name, last name. Anika, Anneka. Preston, Preston. Okay. But yeah, that's just it. Like, I'm still doing the modeling thing, but it's just slow. You know, COVID right now is really slowing down a lot of gigs. But I'm also working on something else. You know,
let's go.
I don't want to mention what it is, but be prepared for something to launch in September. It is a business, so I'll tell you guys that it's a business in September.
That's what's up. Well, I am excited. So that's another reason why myself and my buddies there, Tony and Jordan. So that's another reason why we started the podcast to pretty much promote Black businesses, right? So so Black minority owned businesses, small businesses, doesn't really matter. We want to push our brand and our people to that next level. You know, just because with the major corporations, they don't have our back, right? So they're only looking at themselves. So at the end of the day, we need to stick together and build each other up so that we can be the next corporation that can, especially coming from the outside, we have like that outside view on how we can help our people build new infrastructures back here, back home, wherever it may be. So that's pretty much the vision, you know, how we can help our people here and also back home. You know what I'm saying? So 100%. Yeah, for sure. And Shane, what about you? Any business ventures?
Yeah, I got a lot of business ideas, you know. We're just keeping it private for right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
2021.
Hey. 2021 is a big year, man. That's why I say all the time, man, we gotta take our W's in silent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, 100%. So like, while everyone out there is just bragging, boasting, or whatever it may be, who really knows? You know what I'm saying? Nobody really knows what's going on behind the closed doors, the process, or anything like that. Everyone just sees the end product, right? So I'm
Exactly.
very excited. So I'm very excited for September for that major announcement, and then yeah.
Like I
So
believe
hopefully,
in bad spirits. I believe in bad
mm-hmm.
spirits. Like, and you never know who could be wishing on your downfall. I don't want to be
One,
bringing something out saying, "Yeah, I'm doing this," and then they'd be like,
mm,
"Oh, I'm praying on your downfall." You know, like nah.
Yeah.
I'd rather just keep it silent, keep moving, and just when it launches, it launches.
100%. Like, we say that all the time, especially in the music industry, in Hollywood or whatever it may be. Once you see an artist that pretty much comes up from nothing and then makes their way to the top, everybody now is wishing for their downfall.
Yep.
Instead
Yeah,
of
for
Yep.
real.
instead of seeing how we can help this guy stay afloat, we're wishing for them
Yeah.
uh to hit the bottom
True.
of the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, yeah.
True.
That's what's up. So yeah, so September. Is there a date in September, or is it just
I'm praying for my birthday, September
mhm.
27th.
Okay?
But yeah, we'll see. September, maybe earlier, because my birthday is later. So yeah, maybe earlier in the September month. But yeah, I'm just gonna say September for now.
That's
Yeah, when it
amazing.
gets closer to the date, I'll get like a specific date. But yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. September 2021. That's a month we got to mark on the calendar. That's what's
Yeah.
up.
Yes.
Yeah. So Shayna, do you have any siblings at all, or is it just you?
Yeah, I got a couple siblings. I got a lot. I got my brother back home in the States.
Okay.
He's like 13.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I got three more brothers and two sisters in Jamaica.
Wow. So
Yeah.
how are they back home?
Are they good? They good.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
good.
just living, trying to survive as everyone
One
was
hundred
out here.
percent. One
Yeah,
percent.
yeah.
How are the cases back home in Jamaica? Like in terms of
They're
COVID and
lower. Well, they're rising in some
Yeah,
areas,
it's
but
rising
yeah.
in some areas, but it's not
Mhm.
that
it's not like
bad.
here or
Yeah, for
US.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's like especially back home. I'm originally from Sierra Leone, West Africa. Right. So
Yeah, yeah.
in the past recent weeks, that's when the cases itself are starting to skyrocket a bit. Right. So what can we do though? Just gotta pray and just give it, just leave everything in the hands of God.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
But yeah, so
true.
we're about to hit the 30. So we're about to hit the 30-minute mark. So
Cool.
Anika and Shane, there was a message that you guys wanted to pass along. So we're hitting that time of the show.
First, okay, so first, before we say this
Mm-hmm.
little announcement, there's something I just want to give a little advice, or
Yeah,
we want to give a little advice for
for sure.
those who are in a long distance relationship, especially going through COVID right now, because I know it could be hard. COVID almost got us, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like he was supposed to be here
So,
in March last year, and he
mm-hmm.
ended up coming in June last year. So COVID almost got us, but thank God, just whoever's in a long distance relationship, keep praying, especially through this, because you're gonna go through hard times. We're not gonna sit here in front like we never been through hard times. We
Yeah.
never had arguments. We've been through it all. Like, trust me, it was a hard road. But we stuck it out and we just made sure because we knew the love that we had for each other was just more. I could not separate from him. When I separated, or if we did say, okay, take a little break, it's like, no, like I felt like more attraction to talk back to him. I just couldn't leave. And I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it was the same with him
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
And you just gotta have faith,
faith,
Hundred
pray.
percent.
and pray. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
We're
but
strong
that's what,
believers. So
for
yeah.
sure. Really, yeah.
So
So we
stick it out.
definitely 100% do appreciate advice. Stick it out. Have faith. Faith is the biggest. It doesn't like I said to people all the time, man. It doesn't really matter who you believe in. As long as you believe
Mm-hmm.
there's a higher power and you believe in something, then there's something to live for,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Just stick it
100%.
through and work together and support each other.
100%.
So I guess our surprise. This is something that some people already know,
Yep.
especially like our family members. Our family members knew, and this was even a big step for my family specifically because I actually didn't tell my family this first when it happened until after like a year, right? Or 2 years? No, a
Yeah.
year. Sorry, a
Probably
year.
here.
So, um, It's about to be 2 years, but do you want to tell them? You tell them.
Tell them.
You tell them.
Yeah, tell them, sir.
Tell them.
Oh, married? That the one, no?
Yes. I think that then, Mister. I think that them did one more.
Pretty
So
good by
yes,
now.
for those who have been asking and for those who have questioned me, I've even said, okay, it's a promise ring. Now it's like we're together. So not even just that we're together, but I feel more comfortable letting it out now. And yeah, we're married. We are married. We've been married for 2 years. It's about to be our 2-year anniversary in March.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Congratulations.
yeah, going strong, guys. So keep it up for those. Yeah. But that was
That's
it.
amazing. That's amazing. So long distance relationship does work. You guys are a living testament to it, and I'm very happy for you guys. And Shane, my brother, you're a really lucky guy, and vice versa. Anika, you're a really lucky woman for having such an amazing man in your life, right? And especially with man of such wisdom, you know. This guy, first of all, the first words that he said when he came on the show is "respect your woman." You know what I'm saying? So. Salute to you, my guy.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. I and Anika and Shane it was a pleasure having you guys on, and then I definitely hope that we can get you guys back in September once everything's launched and business is booming.
Yeah.
Also follow us on YouTube, guys. Our YouTube is up. It's coming. Sheiks at Sheiks. Simple.
Is it? Click the bell.
Don't hit the bell.
Or it's a Y.
Why?
I am about to subscribe to you guys right now also, and then pretty much. So I'm gonna end the broadcast now.
Okay.